Welcome back to GMC Fox Edition this morning. We're talking with Michelle Morris with Scenic City Wellness. Good morning.
Good morning, Greg. How are you this morning?
Doing well. You know what? A lot of parents preparing to send their kids back to school, or some even going virtual this year because of everything with the coronavirus. I want to start by asking you from a medical perspective, for parents out there who are concerned, how can they protect themselves as well as, the family during the COVID-19 outbreak?
So that's a good question, Greg. The first thing to remember is here in Hamilton County, parents have the option of e-learning with their students, with their children, which is a good thing for them and the students. However, if they choose to send their kids back to school, we just need to make sure that they practice social distancing, wear a mask when in crowded spaces, make sure that they're using hand sanitizer and washing their hands frequently, and be aware and mindful not to touch as many surfaces that they don't have to while they're in school.
A lot of kids may not understand, why they're having to do this. Why is it so important from your perspective, from a medical perspective, to enforce this with the kids and encourage them to do it all the time?
Well, coronavirus has been around for a while, and we know it's really not going anywhere. So to understand the virus is to understand why you need to do these things. One is to protect yourself and protect others. We know that the elderly are dying from this virus more so than the younger people, but the younger people are the carrier of the viruses. So we just need to be sure that we are protecting ourselves as well as others.
What advice do you have for teachers out there as they're going back to school to not only protect themselves, but also their students?
To practice and promote healthy lifestyles and living, to encourage students to stay home if they're sick, and for them to stay home if they're sick. Be flexible with the students, as this is a temporary reality right now, so it's not the normal that we're used to, and to have a plan in place just in case they or the children get sick, to have some kind of plan that they can continue the learning process.
Earlier you talked about e-learning for a lot of kids in Hamilton County schools and so many other schools across the area. How important is self-care for parents?
Oh my gosh, that's very important because many parents are now working from home as well. So that's a lot. So we need to be mindful, not to be so hard on ourselves. Don't set high expectations because, again, this is something that's temporarily going to change your lifestyle. So focus on what you can control. Remember, you are resilient. This too shall pass. And, limit your exposure and be safe.
Sounds good. Good information this morning. Also, for people watching, if they have any questions, how can they reach you online?
Online is Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, Scenic City Wellness.
Sounds good. Here's some more information. You can check out Michelle Morris if you have any questions when it comes to COVID-19, as well as how to protect yourself and your family. Go to her website or any of her social media platforms to check her out. Michelle, thanks for joining us this morning.
Oh, you're welcome, Greg. Thank you for having me. Have a good day.